60 seconds.
Can I get a mic check, please?
Okay, testing 1, testing 2.
Okay, whatever that is on the floor, let's clean it up, please.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Hey, I'm Raul. Tell me how many people are playing.
Adjective. What are you doing here? I'm here.
So, you're playing with yourself, huh? Hey, no jokes from me. Just go ahead and type in your name, Lefty.
Cyberspace.
Okay, hang on one second. We are not a union shop.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or a 7-question game. Thanks, babe.
The butt of all your
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in beef chunks.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Sparky.
What
20
about milk?
seconds.
All right, can anyone hear me?
All right, listen up. Soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. Got that?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9,
Let's get going,
8,
boys.
Lose the
7,
desktop
6,
and
5,
go to black.
4,
We're good
3.
Have a good show, people.
The former Child Star Support Network. Just because you're not acting doesn't mean you shouldn't be living.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to the movie edition of You Don't Know Jack. I see you're doing your Han Solo impersonation there. Solo, get it? Yeah. I need a category.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. Well, what do we have here? I see London, I see France. This one's worth $1,000. Uh-oh, Calvin Klein is at it again. For his next fashion statement, Calvin Klein rips holes in the butts of his pants. Because his idea echoes the plot of this movie, what should be the name of Calvin's new line of designer jeans? Giant, A Taste of Honey, So Fine, or Fanny and Alexander? So Fine, starring Ryan O'Neal, is about a fashion craze started by some guy who rips a hole in the rear end of his pants. I think this new fashion has also given Calvin an idea for a bold new fragrance. All right, hit me.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close. Too close. Now showing classic movies and classic commercials. $3,000 on the table for this one. All right, if you thought movie star-induced fads are a recent phenomena, obviously you've forgotten how Clark Gable affected shoppers back in the 30s. Now, let's pretend this. In order to influence American consumers once again, Clark Gable decides to appear in a recent TV commercial as he did in It Happened One Night. In which TV ad should he appear? The Lady in Bed ad for the Clapper, the Diet Coke Guy with No T-shirt ad, the Weird Plastic Family Duracell ad, or the You're Soaking in It ad? Cut! Bet you wish you'd pick this. When Clark Gable appeared in It Happened One Night without a T-shirt, sales of undershirts in this country plummeted. So how come we're not all wearing jeans with holes in the ass? I love Ryan O'Neal. Okay, pick a category.
A question so real you can almost touch it! Filmed in spectacular 3D!
All right, here's the deal. Pulling a train. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Let's see how you handle this one. Imagine you're playing a Murder on the Orient Express edition of the board game Clue. What is the correct choice for murderer, location, and weapon? Mr. Green in the kitchen with a wrench, Miss Scarlet in a mansion with fire, Mr. Pink in the reservoir with a gun, or everyone in the bedroom with a knife? In Murder on the Orient Express, Hercule Poirot discovers that all of the suspects have killed the victim in his bedroom by stabbing him. That was a bitch getting all the cards stuffed into that one little confidential envelope. Category, please. Shark! Coming at you, a star is accessorizing. How does $2,000 sound? Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. In the 1954 film A Star Is Born, characters Norman and Vicky appear together at the Academy Awards. Considering what he does to her, what would be the best accessory for Vicky? Wool leg warmers, a hockey mask, press-on nails, or a strip of bacon? Norman accidentally smacks Vicky in the face while begging for a job at the Academy Awards, so a face mask would be the best choice for an accoutrement. Yeah, I think the Academy ended up giving Norman 2 minutes for roughing and a game misconduct. Okay, I need a category.
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
Say hello to the Fonz and alien abduction. $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, imagine that Close Encounters of the Third Kind had actually taken place in an episode of Happy Days. Considering what the alien ships deposit on the Earth in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, what might they have brought Richie Cunningham? Warnings about Joni Loves Chachi, hundreds of evil Richie clones, the head of Arthur Fonzarelli, or his brother, who vanished after 2 seasons? The alien ships brought back things that had mysteriously disappeared years earlier, like Chuck did after the 2nd season. Maybe they could have brought back the other thing that disappeared from Happy Days, the concept that it was a 50s show. Okay, pick a category.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
The category is haiku, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Hey, it's haiku time, everybody's favorite poetic form. So buzz in and type the film title that this haiku refers to. 10 bears kicking birds, stands with a fist and a man who intrudes on them. What